Hey y'all, what's up? Thank y'all for joining. Let's get into our show because we have one. I hope you guys are having a great Saturday. We're on a little later than normal, but it's okay. Better late than never, right? I hope y'all are having a good day. Let's get into our topics. We got some news to put out there for you guys. Show updates. We're gonna be looking at some review clips for Heart and Hustle, as well as Love Marriage Huntsville's reunion tonight, which you guys know started tonight. Okay, so I have a couple clips that I pulled for that as well. I will pull the majority of the clips for Love and Marriage Huntsville reunion tomorrow as well. So we're gonna look at some tonight as well as tomorrow. All right, who we got in here? Let's speak right quick before we get into the show. I see Rose, my top flight, is in the building. Hi. B. Weiser is here. Hi. Shirley Terry is here. Stacy Lane is here. Grandma 504 Wild and Out is here. Deborah Banks is here. Nikki P is here. My other top flight, Tiffany, is here. C. Lewis is here. Terry Copeland is here. And thanks for being a member. Deborah Holder is here. Gwen Brown is here. Thanks for being here, Gwen. Joneslyn is here. Thanks for being here. Kim Naughton is in the building. Big Steak is here. Gina Jenkins is in the building. She said, I made it. Hey, y'all. Yes, girl, you are here. Cassandra's in the building. Hey. Y'all say you're ready for the mess. You know it's gonna be some mess, child. Felicia BW again. Hey, and thanks for being here. So you guys are speaking to everybody. Let's go ahead and jump in. Of course, y'all know everything said in this video is alleged and in my opinion, and is used for fair use and entertainment. All right. So when we talking about these clowns on the screen, Kimmy sitting here with all the damn titties out. All right, so let's get into my first topic of the night. Some of you guys might be happy to hear about this news that I'm about to pour upon you. This tea I'm going to pour upon you. Okay, because I used to watch this show. But thankfully, R&B Divas is returning, you guys. Y'all remember R&B Divas with Kiki and Nikki Gilbert, who else, child? Selena Johnson, and the list goes on. There's so many of the girls on there. But the show was really good. But they are bringing it back, I saw, you guys. And Miss Jones, who we just talked about the other day, that was talking about Faith Evans was whipping Lil Kim's ass child down at the radio station. And that Nikki, who was Wendy Williams and somebody got into a fight. But anyway, so the show will be in New York, you guys. So they just announced it. That New York City will be the city that they're choosing to have the new season of R&B Divas, right? So I'm gonna be watching. All right, so let's go ahead and see what they say. Look at Nikki Gill with all this gray hair, honey. I almost didn't recognize her when I first saw it. It said, toasting to our new venture in the R&B Divas New York franchise. Okay, y'all know the last time it was in Atlanta. So they said that this is Jonesy's bag, and she has an incredible vision for what this franchise can become. I'm truly grateful and super excited for her to anchor this brand in New York, because y'all already know with Miss Jones Official and New York 90s Diva, it's about to be fire. I'll be watching. We may cover it too, okay? It says that the East Coast has always given us legendary voices, unforgettable personalities, culture, style, soul, and real stories. Now it's time to build something special for the fans who have been waiting on the return of this universe. Like, the show has only been off for like years and years and years, right? Oh my God. So they said, let's talk about it. Drop your favorite East Coast divas in the comments. So R&B Divas is returning, you guys. R&B Divas is returning. Now, they did not give a list of the casting yet because everything is still new. But it's coming back, so I'm excited. So I guess I want to see what R&B Divas they're going to choose for this segment, or are the old ones coming back? Okay, so let's go ahead and pull up the old girls that were on this, not the old girls, but the old cast. Okay, shout out to Black Culture News. As you guys can see here, exciting news for fans of the R&B Divas franchise. Nikki Gilbert has announced the reboot is coming and will be in New York. Which R&B diva should be on the New York franchise? Okay. Yes, honey. Y'all remember Monifa, Faith Evans, Nikki Gilbert, Selena Johnson, Kiki Wyatt, La Toxic, honey. Y'all remember her from Candy and group over there, the Billy Goat child. She do 1,000 runs in a song. Okay. La Toxic Scott, honey. And of course, Miss Angie Stone, she is no longer with us. But yes, I really hope that they pay some type of homage to her, because she is an original R&B diva on the show. But we'll see if the original girls are going to sign up to come back, or if they're going to choose a whole new group of girls. Nevertheless, I'll be watching, because I am a fan of the show. So what do y'all think? Y'all can drop in the comments and let me know what y'all think about the show coming back. That's gonna give us something else to talk about, right? But now let's go ahead and jump on into this love and marriage Huntsville child, because Kimmy gets asked a question about Maurice, and we're gonna see how that goes. Now, Kimmy, I think Kimmy is lying. We're gonna get into that clip here in a minute, but let's get into this question that Carlos is asking about Kimmy and Maurice and their marriage child. Okay, we already know Kimmy's going through the same shit Tisha's going through. All right, hello, because she's married to a Scott. Both of them have the same mindset. Both of them like to control their wives. Mind control, like Debo, okay? That's what it's giving. Kimmy, don't be trying to get up here and act like you running shit in your house when we know you are not. The only thing you running is your ass back there to roll over and take it. Let's get into the damn clip. Did I go too far? Oh, girl. So OMG Reality TV, let's go.
Maurice.
Yes, sir.
Your hands are soft.
Soft girl era.
What I'm not is a liar.
So let's talk about this soft hands era that you're in, okay? Do you not like using your hands to build?
I always like creating. I never liked actually doing the building. I like the idea of creating, thinking something, and bring it to fruition.
Have you worked on not needing sex 5 times a week?
We never did the whole 5 days a week.
And like, he would be a lie to say it hasn't been 3-4 times a day. It's been that on occasion. However, you gotta have me in that space. You're not like rough talking me and then like
wanting it after
want
that.
to get some.
That don't work.
I'm not into just, I want to get off too. Everybody want to get off.
Not wham bam, thank you, ma'am.
I do want to ask you this, because I'm sure you guys seen a lot of the comments on social media. A lot of people have considered you this season the most hated husband. You have surpassed Martell Holt and Marcel.
That's right.
People feel like you really are an ass, Kimmy.
Yeah.
And a lot of people, Kimmy, feel like because you have this younger man as your husband, you are in a marriage where you have to give him sex because you don't want to be left alone.
Okay.
Is there a part of you that feels there could be a little bit of truth in that?
No. I enjoy being alone. Alone was okay with me. If I have to be alone to be happy, I will be alone to be happy.
Marie.
That's a goddamn lie, Kimmy, because when you was alone, you was out here trying to be all up in Maurice's DMs. You were trying not to be alone. Hell, Maurice wasn't really alone. He was still married to Kiowa. You were in the DMs, child, probably sending him booty pictures and all types of shit to get his damn attention. And he didn't have shit going on, but you didn't care because you were tired of being alone and your biological clock was ticking. You already said you would meet him up at different places and y'all were having SEX at different wild places. So stop it, Kimmy. You were not happy to be alone. Okay, you were not happy to be alone. You moved this man in your house, put his name on your house over your son, Jalen, allowed him to talk to your son, all types of crazy, so your ass wouldn't be alone. And Jalen told you not to marry his ass because he didn't like him, but you did it anyway because you did not want to be alone. So I don't buy that bullshit. The way he treated you while you were going through your cancer shows the type of bitch that he is. And I got to call him that because he's a bitch boy. Yeah, sue me, okay? Because it's called an opinion. You married a bitch ass ninja. Why? Okay, that's what you did. So don't get up here with that hard talk about, oh, I can be alone. Leave then. Because we know that he's out here messing around, allegedly. I mean, how many people got to come out here and do interviews and tell you that your nigga ain't about shit? Didn't Shane already tell you what happened in Vegas? It damn sure didn't stay there because Ariana and Martell did a whole fucking interview talking about your husband and Marcel. Right? She said they were in all of her holes in Las Vegas in that hotel room. One in her mouth, one in her butt. We can keep going. But Kimmy, get out of here, okay? Please get out of here with the bullshit. All right, let's get into, because I see they dropped another clip. Let's stop sharing because I'm trying to get as many clips as I can as they drop them. We're going to try to get as many as we can tonight. Then I'm going to spin the block on their ass tomorrow. All right, so let's go ahead and get into this next one. Wesley Snipes and Ken, okay? Wesley Snipes and Ken sitting up here on this damn couch looking like two-on food with this damn blonde wig on. Ooh, girl. Looking like Wesley Snipes sitting up here with a prom dress on. She always giving prom every damn reunion. All right, and Ken sitting there looking like a damn broke down deacon. But let's get up into this clip. All right, now Latricia, okay, Chin and Ken, as I like to call them, get questioned about what does spin the block mean to her. Ken and Latricia talk about their relationship that they don't have anymore because they broke up in January, and Ken is already dating another girl. I got a picture of her right now on my phone. Okay, Ken is dating someone else now, and so is Trish, and he talks very bad to you, Trish. I can't believe you left Ken, who got hands like Ike Turner. Okay, you should know very well. And to leave that to be with someone who talks down to you, talk crazy to you, and it's like, girl, you are moving in reverse. You are doing the absolute fucking most, right? But let's get into this clip, child. Let's see what they had to say.
What does spinning the block mean to you, baby? What happened with this guy?
Okay, in the moment I was pissed. In the moment I was like, okay, if he doing, I'm gonna go do too. So I did. The word came out wrong. I said spin the block, but I did not.
What did you do?
I just conversated with people and started talking to someone I used to talk to before.
You were conversing with another man.
Correct.
And y'all went on a date.
We didn't go walking.
Y'all went walking. I'm remind you what you told us. So yeah.
Y'all went on a date that was walking.
Yes, we did go walking.
Okay, did y'all kiss?
No.
Did y'all send new photos to each other?
I don't send nudes at all.
She don't even send those.
I don't
Okay.
send nudes at all. I'm not sending no nudes.
So you spinning the block was having a conversation with the guy that you knew before?
I gotta stop, because she stayed lying. My mind keeps going back to when she lied about that situation with Martell. I didn't even go to his house. Then we found out she went and then went back. So, Trish, anything come out your mouth, I can't. Okay, if you tell me it's raining, I gotta go peep out the window because you lied just that bad, right? Spinning the block. Everybody know if somebody say, "Oh yeah, I spent the block on old boy." We already know that means that you went over there and got your walls, refurbished. We already know that. You went over there with no damn drawers on, and he was balls deep up over there. Knock my damn phone down. He was balls deep up in there. Everybody know it don't mean nothing about no damn long walk. You ain't go no damn walk. That does not mean spinning the block on nobody. Trish like to play words. She be doing this word salad shit, and I be sick of her. But let's finish.
Yes, it was somebody I talked to before.
Okay, and do you believe her, Ken?
Baby, I'm sorry, but no.
Why you apologizing to her for spinning the block?
Hear me out. Hear me out.
Go, Ken.
Go, Ken.
Hold on. Look at Martell, who is nodding like a proud father like this. My boy.
That's his best friend. You ain't know
That's
that?
right.
No.
That's right, dog.
No.
Look at her. He's so happy. Okay, why don't you believe Trisha?
I do feel like she was really hurt. I do think that I kind of did break her trust. Even though we were on a break, I still think she thought that we were supposed to keep that standard.
You think she slept with this guy?
Well, here's the thing.
Hold on,
I'm saying-
I'm talking to Ken.
Hold
Hold
on, let
on,
me-
baby. Do you think Trisha slept with this guy?
Can I be honest? We want you to. We had a conversation after the fact, and come to find out, they had messed around before.
Ooh.
So
When you say before what?
this was well before like me and her even got together.
That's the spinning block.
With that being said, she told me that she was dealing with the dude again. It was like, yeah, of course. You don't go back to something that you once had before and, y'all just walk in a park.
And it was good.
And she liked it.
And it was good.
No, because
Yeah, I'm with you on that, Ken, and I don't even like you, but I got to be honest with you, especially if it's somebody that you know. You're not trying to still get to know them and taking a walk. You might go need to take a walk after he banged that thing out, so you stretch your legs back out, okay? Because they done been over your damn ears. But ultimately, yeah, you probably went over there and got smashed, especially if you thought Ken was cheating on you. Now, my thing is, when you guys did have your break, okay, in high quotations, what was the basis of this break? Because most people, when they have breaks in their relationship, they have certain stipulations that they have that we're not going to do. We're not going to sleep with this person. We're not going to do this. They have certain rules and regulations in terms of the break. It sounds like they didn't have that, obviously, because Ken was doing him. Upon Trish finding out, then she chose to go and run and be with this guy she knew, which is easy access. You're not trying to just go for a walk with somebody that you already know. You're going over there to get some. All right. He hasn't seen you in a while. You guys are probably still attracted to each other. He get to touching on you, and y'all know what goes on after that. And then there's a kiss, then there's a touch, then boom. All right. If you didn't sleep with him, Trish, you gave him some type of sexual interaction, maybe with your mouth. I don't know. Okay. Maybe you was on that. I don't know. Maybe you was giving him some chin over there. But let's continue.
It's okay.
Wait a second.
It's okay. Like,
Y'all passed it now.
we're past it,
We
right?
are.
Even on y'all breaks that y'all had, you never had
No.
sex with another man.
No.
If everybody knows, spinning the block is when you sleep with an ex, a former lover, or something like that. Trisha, you know they call you Trisha Be Lying. What I will say, and those people are me. I love you. While y'all were on a break, did you sleep with another woman?
Yeah.
You did? More than one?
No.
Was the woman you slept with you found in your DMs?
No. I wasn't in anyone's DMs that wasn't in mine. You know what I mean?
That's exactly what he said.
Yeah.
Right. I was like,
Do you mean you?
Honest, because I do follow everybody on the cast. I also follow Ken on Facebook. Ken be talking to a lot of women in the comments. Ken, sorry to put you on blast, but you really do. And I know if you're doing it in the comments, I know you were heavy in the DMs. I'm just saying, I know you're heavy in the DMs if you be like that in the comments. Because Trish, do you not check him? Like, he do be having flirtatious flirtatious remarks in the comments and on Facebook. So I know you really be showing out in the damn DM. So it's really not surprising to me that he slept with somebody on their break, right? I'm just saying.
Don't initiate.
I don't initiate. I'm not the type of person that's just gonna go now, oh, she fine. What's up, girl? Hey, what's up? Hey, what's up? I don't do this.
Now, one thing we did see this season that I do want to give you so much credit on is going to therapy. Seeing you with Dr. Francis really, I felt like opened up the eyes to the audience based on, like Ken was saying, the trauma that you had experienced. And one thing about you as well, you do keep things bottled up inside, right? Did you realize that you had so much trauma backed up that the moment, Trish, the moment you sat down with Dr. Francis, within 5 minutes, you start crying, getting emotional, and pouring things out?
Yeah. I don't know. I just didn't want to bring up memories. I didn't.
But how do you heal from those memories and those things of the past that's kind of keeping you from moving to a healed place if you don't bring those things up? I mean, that's the whole point of going to therapy. You have to talk about those hard things that's keeping you from moving forward and being your better self. Like, you have a lot of anger, to her own admission. Like, this is like the next season, girl. Last season, you were dealing with the same shit. So at what point are you going to put aside your pride? I think she's this hard-hearted person. I'm kind of that way too. I don't like to cry. If I don't like to cry, I'm probably the last person to cry about something. And she gives that. And it's nothing wrong with that. Okay. There's nothing wrong with not wanting to be emotional. But I think that she's holding up this hard exterior. And if she does cry, I think she beat herself up for doing it. But Trish is dealing with a lot of hurt. She's dealing with the divorce from Marquez, which I think she probably didn't want to get. And I think she really was dealing with that. We saw that on the show. She was sitting there looking all crazy when everybody was talking about this whole divorce and how it went in court. 2, she's dealing with the death of both of her parents, okay, who she says was very near and dear to her. 3, she's dealing with the death of her sister. So it's like different events back to back to back happening with her. And now she's going through this breakup with Ken, and they had a physical situation. I told y'all, right? So Trisha's had a very hard life, but she's not going to heal from this and be able to move from point A to point B unless she is transparent. She got a problem being transparent. Hence the reason that a lot of people think she lies a lot, right? Because she don't like to be transparent. Let's continue.
The memories of your parents.
Family, yeah.
Are you still continuing to see Dr. Francis?
I will, yes.
Okay. And look, the reason why I want to bring that up to you, Trish, is listen, I know we all give you a hard time sometimes, you know. I'm proud of you for doing that. It's not easy to, for the first time, go to therapy on camera and then to immediately start opening things up. So listen, I adore the fact that you allowed yourself to be seen that way. I think it's gonna help you a lot. And I do encourage you to continue seeing Dr. Francis or just anybody. With that being said, you're divorced. Ken, you're back in the house.
I never really left, but.
Wedding bells.
You really weren't supposed to tell that because according to the judge, if you were supposed to be back there, then y'all would be held in contempt. So I wouldn't have sat up on stage and said, I really never left. Like, hello.
For the two of you.
Ooh.
Is Trisha the woman you see yourself being married to?
For sure. Like I said, on the outside looking in, people will call me crazy. but this woman has been one of the best things ever happened to me.
Listen, I encourage
Why you be up there?
you to figure it out. You know, I'm a fan of y'all. I think y'all two belong, you know, with each other. I really do. You two are like made for each other. Y'all have the same interests, the same likes. Y'all look great together. Y'all have the potential to be a big power couple. So I would encourage y'all to continue going to therapy and figuring this out. Okay? What does spinning the block?
Yeah, I don't know. Carlos be laying it on so thick, full of shit. Like they should not be together. That's the most toxic shit ever. All right, let's get into this last clip that they've shared. Let me see if they added another one. Let's see. Did they? Ooh, they did. Hold on. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right, so let's get this other one, y'all. Damn, I might not have to spin the block tomorrow on them because maybe they uploading these clips. Yes, God. So we're gonna have some clips with Tisha, honey. Yes, Lord. All right. Oh, we about to get all of. Oh, y'all tonight, baby. All right, let's go ahead and get to the next clip. I guess this is gonna be a Love and Marriage Huntsville reunion review tonight. Okay, yes, honey. Let's get into. So here Letitia and Destiny, child. Little toilet Tisha and Destiny talk about the fallout. Destiny reveals what Tisha said. Now, this is where Destiny is going to reveal what Tisha said about Marcel. Either I get into a fight with you or I divorce Marcel. Ooh, girl, I cannot wait to see this. Let's get into it. Shout out to OMFG Reality TV, honey. Woo.
Was the pivotal moment in your friendship with Destiny where you do feel like, don't trust that hoe?
For me, the reason I put her in that box
Ooh, girl, your boobs look like it hurt.
was because, okay, Martell is your friend, true enough, but I thought I was your friend as well. So when your friend is saying disrespectful things about your other friend, you're laughing and giggling about it. And
laughing and what? Laughing and giggling?
And like, oh, well, I don't think that's true. But you're like engaging in the conversation. And then when she was talking to Nell, at the moment I needed for her to defend me and take up for me, she didn't do it. So I'm like,
You feel like your girl are friends with your enemies.
Yeah.
And you feel like when these people talk about you, she does not defend you.
Right. I just wanted the friend I've been to her. I just wanted that in return when it was her turn to be that friend to me. That's it. That's all. That's all I was asking for. And apparently it was too much. So
how do you feel about that? When she says that when you are around Martell, he talks about her and she feels like you laugh along with his jokes and the fact that there isn't this blind allegiance that you have with her.
I feel like it's a bunch of malarkey.
Right.
Let's go back to the first incident where she said that I should have known what he was going to say. I had no idea what he was going to say. My whole point of the question was to get to a resolve. Because the end of the question was, how can we fix it? I had no idea he was going to take it back to her college past, had no clue. And in that moment, I was the person that put my physical body in between her and him to keep him from getting close to her. So, yes, I did. While your husband had you in front of him like a shield.
So this is my thing.
Oh, okay. I see the subliminals now. I see them. Let me say this too. Tisha, your dress is trash. I'm sorry. I had to say that. Whoever your stylist is, fire them immediately. Whoever did your hair, fire them immediately because that's trash. I'm sorry. I just had to say that.
Let's be clear.
This is my thing with Destiny.
But
you
I let
you don't
you talk,
know exactly
and I
what
did
he's
not cut
going
you
to
off.
say, but you knew
Are we gonna
he
do
was
this?
going to do something
Is this what we're
crazy.
going to do? Because I let her talk. I didn't say a word.
Okay, go ahead.
I want him to say those things. No, I didn't appreciate it. And I told him he owed her an apology. I don't know what more I could have done in that moment.
What do you think the issue is?
I don't know if there's a real issue with me, but what Tisha said out of her mouth to me is, I either fight with you or I divorce Marcel. So she chose me.
She's a damn lie.
You did say that.
Damn
You said
lie.
that.
So production told you either you gonna fight with Destiny this season, bitch, or you gonna fight with Mars or divorce Marcel. Girl, so you chose to go after Destiny, your supposed friend. Child. Now, to Destiny's defense, and no, I'm not cool with Destiny. Destiny is not my favorite person, but we gotta be fair. I try to give fair commentary. Destiny does not control Martell and anything that fly out of his mouth. Maybe she didn't know Martell was gonna say that. Martell is always on demon time. you got to always keep you always got to have some accountability as well. Tisha, you were doing interviews on Instagram and every other damn gram saying that Martell, you knew that Martell was gay and like men and all of that. You didn't think he was gonna come back and light your ass up behind that, because you know how Martell is. Y'all know Martell's mouth is crazy. So if you said something about him, he gonna wait until the opportune time, especially when the cameras are rolling, to embarrass the fuck out of you. And that's what he did. And did he lie? Because you said you were gonna sue him for lying on you, but I haven't seen no dockets yet. Why you didn't sue him, girl? Why you didn't sue him for saying you was in the back of a Buick, girl, giving head and the windows was foggy and he did like this on the window and you were back there, child, deep throating? That's what Marcel said. But let's continue.
At Kimmy's house.
Liar. Like your speech is fucked up now because maybe you had too many schlongs in your mouth. Oh, her mama gonna be mad at me.
Absolutely said it at Kimmy's barbecue.
Never, ever.
Let's be clear.
Hands on the Bible right now, girl. You just don't be lying
You
on
said
me.
that.
Don't be. That's
I put that on my son.
I'm telling you, I know
What I lie
about. What you don't lie about?
Tell me
That
one
what
thing.
you just said was a lie.
Besides that, what I lie about?
A bold-faced lie.
That's the truth.
A bone-faced lie, like a bone from a chicken bone. A bone-faced lie. I ain't never heard that kind of lie.
His birthday?
Yes.
You talking about Jalen's birthday?
Did Kimmy hear that?
It wasn't in front of Kimmy. Kimmy didn't hear
I don't
Of
know.
course it wasn't in front of you because I didn't say it.
You think Tisha is using the destruction of your friendship for a storyline?
And she
Yes.
started it. How am I using it? You started it, girl. I just want people to be there for me when I need them, like I'm there for them.
And I keep
I just
asking
want
how could I
that
have told her
friend.
different. I'm not negating the fact that Tisha rolled for me. And I never negated the fact that she's been a good friend to me. So for us to be here in this space is crazy to me. Because number one, Martell, they've been fighting for decades before I even came around. What am I supposed to do besides hold him accountable, which I've done over and over again, more than anybody?
She's not responsible for Martell, and I'm tired of people asking Destiny, girl, you should have checked it's not her place. That ain't her man that we know of. She can't tell Martell what to say. But then Martell Martell should be able to say what he wants to say if Tisha is lighting him up on blogs and lives and shit like that. Because Tisha, you was talking a lot of shit. All due respect. So Martell, yeah, he's free to say whatever he wants to say. Destiny is not the keeper of Martell. And Tisha, to have a friend, you got to be a friend. You are a sucky friend from what we've seen. You are a friend to Melody, and you waited until the opportune time to throw up Ariana and a BMW and the fact that Martell had bitches in her face because she called you out by your trash ass nigga. We got to keep it 1,000. And that's exactly what you did. So you all this time say, yeah, me and man up there. We go back. We go way back. W-A-D-E back. We go way back. Me and man go way back. Then you got your thick, oh Lord, moon pie face ass on the show and did that shit to her. So you're not a friend to no one. And look what you did to Destiny. As soon as you could, I was there for you. Look at all the things I did for you. That's what friends do, right? So anytime you fall out with somebody, you got to bring up everything you did for them. Destiny was there emotionally for you, which is a lot because you go through a lot of emotional moments. That shit got to be draining for any friend. Damn, Tisha, you need to go back to your mother and get that. Because it sounds like you didn't get that emotional shit from her, and you are seeking everybody else to give you that one Marceau is not giving you. That emotional support should come from your husband and from your mother. Your mama don't support you till I go live and say she's not supporting you. Okay? If I go live and say Wanda don't support her daughter, then that's when she'll support you. So thank me for your mama supporting you. Oh, she gonna light me up. I'm saying that for the last couple videos, when I called her out for not being there and not supporting and or promoting her daughter or her grandchildren, then she went and did it. So maybe I need to step my shit up so your mama can do her motherfucking job. And your husband can step in and do the shit too. And you don't be relying on cast members to be all up your ass 24/7 so you don't feel away. Oh, girl.
I tell him that he needs to apologize. Tisha didn't deserve that. I care about her. I really do. Like,
don't cry, please.
It's okay. Talk to me.
this is stupid. And I don't want to be up here again with another friendship that I'm so emotional about. I'm trying to understand, like, what can I do? And honestly, it's like,
well, talk to her. Ask her what
I've
can
already
you do.
done that. What I'm not gonna do
ahead.
is try to fix it alone. I'm not gonna be a person to say, what can I do? Let me grovel and figure out how we can fix our.
Destiny already apologized to Tisha. Tisha is like her mother. Tisha gonna hold on to this shit until she feels she's got the upper hand. Until it's a control thing. You know how people like to control you emotionally? I'm not gonna keep apologizing for the same thing. If I apologize to you and you don't accept my apology, I'm moving on. Maybe it's not meant for you to be friends with this person, right? Yes, Tisha was there. Tisha paid money for Destiny to get out of jail when Destiny got locked up behind that shit with LeBarrett. But at the end of the day, some friendships don't last forever. Look at Destiny and look at Melody. They were close friends. People fall out. Some people are seasonal friends. Maybe Tisha was a seasonal friend, right? Move on. I'm not about to sit on no stage and cry over this shit, and I'm not about to sit here and keep rehashing it. At this point, it's null and void. If she ain't gonna accept your apology and move on, let that shit go.
Friendship. No, I've owned my. I've apologized. It didn't even happen. You laughed at me with Martell when he said, no, I did it. You had me apologize for something that never even happened. So at this point, it's like, figure out what your real issue is, because that can't be it. I cannot control another adult.
Tisha ain't happy at home, and everybody else got to feel her wrath. That's what that shit is. Marceau taking her through hell at home, so everybody else got to feel the heat from that shit. That's what it is. That energy needs to go towards Marceau. Bring his ass out on stage and yell at him like you do Destiny. Call him a fuck nigga. Call him a bitch and everything else like you, and call him a hoe like you did Destiny. That energy you give everyone else, Tisha, because we know you got it in you. You got a smart ass mouth. You pop off on everybody, but you don't do it to the one person that you need to do it to. Destiny did not deserve that, and I am not taking up for her in any way, shape, or form. But I'm just saying, right is right and wrong is damn wrong. Tisha need to grow the fuck up and stop expecting things out of people that she don't give on her own. And that's just it on that. Moving on to the next slide, to the next video. Yeah, we're not staying on her. So Carlos King tries to get Tisha and Destiny to make amends rather. Kimmy thinks that Destiny says a lot of shady things, and so do you, Kimmy, leading for them to get into a disagreement. Child, let's get into this. It's gonna be tea. Child, bye. I wish the hell I would keep apologizing to somebody. Hell no. You lucky if you get one out of me. If you don't accept that shit, child, I don't know what to tell you. Okay. You better go roll around in the grass. I don't know, baby. Let's get into it. OMFG Reality TV.
I will say this. When it comes to this cast, especially everybody on this stage, they don't call me for anything. What I will say is the season before you came back, I believe it was that season, Tisha did call me, and she was in tears saying, I'm not going to tell you Destiny's business, but can you find it in your heart to get Destiny to come back on the show? And she said, I am fighting more for Destiny to come back on the show than my mother. I said to you, Destiny wasn't fired. She decided to leave. If Destiny wants to come back on the show, have Destiny call me.
You said never say never.
I said never say never. And we did speak, but I will say this.
And Tisha told me about that conversation.
Okay. You felt like you not only had her back on camera, you also felt like off camera, you had this woman's back.
Yeah, because
the only reason Tisha made that phone call was because she had no friends on the show. She didn't have an alliance. She needed Destiny there as an alliance. Notice when Destiny came back, Tisha was like this with Destiny. When they went on the girls' trip, Tisha invited Destiny on a trip that Destiny was not invited to so that she can have somebody to go against Mel. Hello? It was all calculated. You didn't invite her there. You didn't ask for her to be back on the show because you missed her so deep because she needed a check. No. You didn't have an alliance on the show. Kimmy won't fucking with you like that, right? You weren't friends with Mel, with Mel or Nail. You didn't have anybody on this show. So Tisha needed someone to bounce back on and to bounce back in terms of a storyline because she was not going to talk about her issues with Marceau. That shit was not going to happen. Mel was not checking for her ass either. So she couldn't go to Mel and sit down and have a conversation. I don't think Mel even wanted to film with her. Like it was, you could see the elephant in the room when they were around each other. It was like Mel was just like trying to film her scene and get the fuck out of there. She was not trying to be sitting down and play nice with Tisha because she won't hear for Tisha, right? And the scenes that she did film with them, you can see a disconnect. But I feel like it was more so self-serving for Tisha to reach out to Carlos and say, hey, bring Destiny back because you needed an alliance. Let's continue.
I wanted her to win. She was going through a lot, and I just wanted financially for her to win. I wanted her to be in a better position because she used to talk to me all the time about her struggles and what she was facing, what she was going through. And I'm like, what can I do as a friend to like help her do better? That's all I ever wanted for her.
Listen, you see the emotion on her face. I think everyone can see that Destiny is hurting, and you're hurting. I don't think Destiny has done anything to you personally to where you two can move past it. Do you agree with me?
Carlos, my thing is, you have to be cautious of the words you say when you're angry, because I am.
You did say, don't trust that hoe.
I did.
We all say things in the moment we don't mean.
But I was right.
You think she's a hoe?
I think I can't trust her.
Well, Tisha, baby.
I don't think she's a hoe. No, let's put that out there. And I apologize to her for saying that. I do believe I cannot trust her.
Okay, I want to bring in Kimmy in this conversation. Tisha, you and Kimmy had y'all issues seasons ago. You two felt like Kimmy did not have your back. Obviously, this is family, and you got past it. Kimmy, do you understand how Destiny could be lost? Because at one point in time during y'all issue, you felt like you were lost.
The difference, I think, with any of these.
I'm sorry, Carlos. I'm not sure why you're bringing Kimmy in the middle of this situation with Destiny and Tisha. I feel like this conversation should be between the two of them. Kimmy has nothing to do with this. Yes, that's her sister-in-law. Obviously, if she's going to chime in, it's going to be in favor of Tisha. Kimmy does not have a fair bone in her body as related to this. They are sister-in-law. So with all due respect, let's keep it between Tisha and Destiny. Obviously, the two of them are hurt. They were friends. And I don't think that Kimmy should be speaking right now. Sorry.
Altercations is that I love Tisha. And there was never a moment I wanted to throw a low blow or a dig. And you could see multiple conversations that we had when I felt like she was coming for me, and I let her. Because if I came back the same way, we would end up in a problem. I would say, Tia, you know I love you to your core.
Do you feel like the same thing is happening with Destiny that is happening to you?
I think Destiny says a lot of shady.
What did I say? The shady.
No, and I'm saying, no,
Let's
I'm
start
saying
at the beginning and not the middle, like you always say.
Hey.
So where did I start?
Hey, Destiny.
Oh.
We're good.
We are
So
good, but I'm having a conversation.
Destiny, this here, like, chill out. Like,
I am chill, Kimmy. I'm having
I don't have an issue with you. Like, change your tone. This is what I'm talking about.
I asked you a simple
Start
question.
Here. I'm not going to have this high-level conversation with you.
You feel high level, I don't.
I'm trying
You didn't have to say shit in the first place. Look at Carlos. He loved this shit.
to a question, Kimmy.
and I'm trying to answer if you would shut your yet.
Don't
For
talk
2
to me
seconds.
like that, because I'm not disrespectful to you.
You just were.
I'm not disrespectful to you.
Destiny,
No.
stop talking.
No.
You asked me, do I think it's the same?
Yes.
This is why it's not the same. Because I don't do that.
I will say this. When it comes to this cast,
Oh my.
especially everybody on this stage, they don't call me for anything. What I will say is the season before you came back, I believe it was that season, Tisha did call me, and she was in tears saying, I'm not going to tell you Destiny's business,
Okay, so did we just hear that?
but can you find it in your heart?
We just heard it. I mean, again, we already know why she asked her to come back. Kimmy, let me rewind. Who the fuck are you, Kimmy, to tell somebody to stop talking? You shouldn't have been talking. Because this was not your issue. And Carlos, again, you shouldn't have had her chime in. Because first of all, your voice was kind of elevated too, Kimmy, right? Your voice was elevated. And with all due respect, Destiny did sit there and allow you to say what it was that you said and did not interrupt you. But then when it was time for her to talk, it's Destiny stopped talking. Like, I get that you the oldest bitch on the show, but you're not going to regulate me and tell me when I should start talking and not. Destiny was right. If you going to chime in, start that shit from the beginning. And if not, then take your shit down. Right? You here? We need you here. That's what Destiny was saying. You here with it? We need you here with it. If that's the energy you're gonna be on. And Tisha was like, oh yeah, fight for me. You see that reaction Tisha gave? Oh yeah, fight for me, Kimmy. Girl, bye. That Carlos, I always say Carlos should have someone else narrate and or host his reunions because Carlos has his favorites. Carlos is messy as fuck and he like to see the girls fighting. I be wanting to get to the depth of what be going on between each of them, but Carlos don't dig enough for me, right? He stay on the surface with the shit. I be wanting him to dig down to see what's really going on. It's more than, I'm gonna be honest with you, the issue between Tisha and Destiny don't really have nothing to do with their friendship, right? The issue between Tisha and Destiny is that Tisha is going through some shit at home. Destiny knows about it. Tisha is deflecting and she doesn't want to deal with that shit. So she's going to point the finger at Destiny and make it seem like the real issue is with Destiny to avoid taking accountability with the real shit that's going on. That's what I see. Okay. Carlos, talk about that. All right. Mm-hmm. All right. So I'm trying to move on from them. Oh my God. So let's see. Yeah. I don't know. Ooh, here's one with Nail. We're just going. So promise, this is gonna be the last one, unless they got a real good one after this. I guess this is Love Marriage Trust reunion night, child. Reunion review. Are y'all enjoying it? Are y'all enjoying the review? Child. All right. So you're getting visual and commentary. All right, let's get into it. So Nell gets questioned about Destiny and Letitia's fallout, and Nell and Kimmy clash. Come on, Lord. So it's gonna be a cliffhanger. So that means we're gonna be left hanging to have to watch again for the next Saturday to see what's gonna happen between the two hoes on the show, the two old hoes on the show. All right, let's get into it, child. The two side pieces. All right, Nell, you was a side piece too, and Kimmy, so were you. So let's go ahead and get into this, child. OMG reality TV.
I want to ask Nell. Nell, do you feel like Destiny has the tendency to say things that comes across as shade?
She can't say some.
Everybody does
She
that.
can't say that's
So
what
why
I'm
am I
getting
singing
at. Hold on.
Okay.
She
Sorry,
can't say some shade.
Enough.
But at the end of the day, we all say some shade.
Nell, do you feel like you're one of the reasons why Destiny and Tisha are at odds?
I think Destiny tried to fix something. Destiny inserted herself in the middle because she's friends with me and Letitia.
I didn't insert. I got pulled. When I came back around the friend group, y'all already were having an issue and I didn't know it. It started at her birthday party.
That is not.
Didn't y'all have a moment and you were like, don't get out of my husband's face?
Yeah, we did.
We did have a conversation at Trisha's party about Tisha and I not being
But
transparent.
we didn't have an issue.
I didn't think that there was an
It
issue
wasn't. We didn't have an
when
issue.
we left the party.
It was an issue.
It was. I can say it was.
It was an issue. And we always gonna clean up what you all don't think is an issue.
What was the issue? Say it like right here.
You're not my mother. And you
know
always
that.
trying to tell somebody where to say something. You
Bad
think you
person.
can be calm and say it right here. I did that with you once. And I gave your ass grace once.
You ain't give me shit.
Gave you grace.
Bitch, you ain't got enough grace to give me.
You don't have enough grace.
What
Love
are you
grace.
talking about?
You do that right here. So
Oh
you
my
pipe it
God.
all the way down.
I'm not piping, bitch.
Well, bitch, I ain't
You
either.
ain't got me to
You ain't got I ain't already got me.
I want to ask Nell. Nell,
Oh, this is gonna be the highlight of the damn union right here. Come on through, Neil. I love it. You giving Miss Piggy here, but I love it. Girl, ooh. Damn. Where do we start? Did Nell not eat Kimmy down? See, Kimmy, that's why you need to shut your ass. Didn't I just tell you in the last clip, shut your ass up? Now you done came over here trying to regulate Nell. Nell said, bitch, I got time today, okay? And the big words was flying. So okay. Oh, the rating's gonna be good on this reunion. Oh, we gotta play it. The shot sounds so nice, we're gonna have to play it twice. Oh my God, let's go again, y'all. Ooh.
do you feel like Destiny has the tendency things that comes across as shade?
I think we all know. Now I'm gonna have to play and stop, okay? Because YouTube, they don't want us to just keep playing the shit. So play and stop commentary. All right, so do I feel like Destiny do be throwing shade and saying little slick shit? I think we know that she does, right? Destiny would be throwing in little shady comments here and there and starting little shit behind the scenes. Yes, Destiny does, okay?
She can't say some.
Everybody does
She
that.
can't say that's
So
what
why
I'm
am I
getting
singing
at.
it out?
Hold on.
Okay,
She
sorry.
can't say some shade.
This ain't up.
But at the end of the day, we all say some shade.
Nell, do you feel like you're one of the reasons why Destiny and Tisha are at odds?
I think Destiny tried to fix something. Destiny inserted herself in the middle because she's friends with me and Letitia.
I insert. I got pulled. When I came back around the friend group, y'all already were having an issue, and I didn't know it. It started at her birthday party.
The issue with Nell and Tisha is that Nell and Chris were getting the most attention on the show. Tisha and Marceau came back this season thinking that they were going to be the new Mel and Martell, and the fans weren't receiving them in that way. So when they saw that all the love that Nell and Chris was getting, she started attacking Nell, which was misplaced anger. The fans aren't feeling you and Marceau, so why are you fighting with Nell? And the shit was so stupid because, I don't like her. I don't ever want to film her. Nah. She was on that shit. But then you turn around and apologize to her only to go back and shade her again. So was your apology genuine, or were you just saying it on national TV so they don't keep eating your ass up because you're not a favorite? You're not a fan favorite, Tisha. You're not a fan favorite. Marceau do have a few fans because of his smart mouth, but ultimately people don't like you, Tisha, because you don't hold yourself accountable. Nell and them came through the gate. They were like, oh God, they need their own spinoff. They never said that about the Scotts. Sorry, but let's keep going.
It's not.
Didn't y'all have a moment and you were like, don't get out of my husband's face?
Yeah, we did.
We did have a conversation at Trisha's party about Tisha and I not being transparent.
But we didn't have an issue.
I didn't think that there was an
There
issue
wasn't. We didn't have an
when
issue.
we left the party.
It was an issue.
It was. I can say it was.
It was an issue. And
Thank you, Trish. Nobody asked you, but thank you for chiming in. Kimmy said it was not an issue. Trish said that there was. So let's be honest and be accountable here. There was definitely an issue, but I don't know. Kimmy is always, she resides in La La Land. So
we always gonna clean up what you all don't think is an issue.
What was the issue? Say it like right here.
You're not my mother. And you always trying to tell somebody where to say something. You think you can be calm and say it right here. I did that with you once. And I gave your ass grace once.
You ain't give me shit.
Gave you grace.
Bitch, you ain't got enough grace to give me.
You don't have enough grace.
What are you talking about?
You do that right here. So you pipe it all the way.
Kimmy, let me tell you something, baby. All right, I done covered this shit with Nell. If you fly your ass over there and put hands on that lady over there, right here in the goal, your ass, you're gonna have a well-whooped ass, as the old people say. I done told y'all, Nell, they say Nell puts the paws upon folk down there in Huntsville, baby. From what she did to Chris Fletcher's side piece, they said she beat the hell out of that girl. They said Nell got hands. So, Kimmy, this is the second time you done tried Nell on that level. And I really hope that you won't planning on hopping your ass up and flying over there and thinking that you about to regulate shit. Because Nell look like she on ready. That's all I gotta say. Nell, they say, got hands. Like real hands, okay? Yeah.
Down.
I'm not piping, bitch.
Well, bitch, I ain't
You
either.
ain't got me to
You ain't got I ain't already got
I guarantee you Kimmy didn't get her ass out that seat. I guarantee you that. Okay. They know. Every one of them know. Nell's like, fuck this TV stuff, right? Come over here if you want to. If your ass cheeks get out that chair, okay. Woo, girl, look at everybody's face like, oh my God. Right? Woo, child. I would have liked to have seen Nell reach out and touch Kimmy just a little bit. Not don't promote violence all the time, but sometimes, you gotta reach out and touch a bitch just to let them know you going too far. Right? Kimmy, you ain't did shit this whole season. Let me go ahead and say that. Kimmy, you gave nothing this whole season. You get to the reunion and you try to be rah-rah and book. Girl, bye. Where was that energy this season? Because you were asleep the entire season, and why you come to the reunion all woke and rowdy? You giving woke and rowdy, and you didn't give none of that in the damn whole season. What y'all think, honey? What y'all think? So cliffhanger, honey, we're gonna have to wait until next week. I will be covering it, baby. Come on back here. We're gonna do a part 2, and we're gonna cover that. All right. Did they give us any more? Child, we gotta get in the heart and hustle. Oh my God. Yeah, they left it there. So there's no more clips. Let's get on into our next thing. Girl, how do we leave from that? My God. All right, so let's get into this Heavenly News. Dr. Heavenly News, child. She is talking about the cast was not supportive of her when she ran for District 13. Girl, I already told you before you even ran. Tori already told you, bitch, I'm not voting for you. Okay. I mean, shit, I told you I won't vote for your ass. But let's get into it. Heavenly's feeling away because she did not get the support from her castmates. They don't have to vote for you. I mean, they work with you. They don't have to vote for you. They just don't. All right. So Heavenly wasn't surprised by the lack of support by one of her castmates, but was disappointed by one of the healthcare providers on the show. Girl, get over it. You lost, okay? Sorry, you lost. They don't owe you shit. All right, let's go. No chasing.
You feel as though your colleagues in the reality TV world from all around, do you feel as though they did enough to support you?
Some of them were opposition. And I hate to say it, and it's not a read. You say it's truth. It's just out of ignorance.
Yeah,
plain
you think
and
they
simple.
just was ignorant.
Just ignorance. They don't know. They don't know what it is. They don't understand. They don't live in a district. They don't see. As healthcare providers, I expected something from one, but the other, as a healthcare provider, I was so disappointed.
You didn't expect
disappointed. I did
because
not.
There's a level of education around the
because
impact.
It's bigger than that. That's one thing I respected about Contessa. Me and her didn't always see the eye to eye. And you could say who's right or who wrong.
I've always,
but
I love her.
Me up because she understood the importance of what we were trying to do.
Yeah,
what
as someone who served the country, like I just so many things about her, and so I really was happy to see her put any past grievances behind and
she maxed out in
you.
her contribution. She was very supportive. She's very connective. She put her connections out there. She spoke up. She endorsed me. All of the things. Quad was amazing.
Yeah,
Dr. Jackie's amazing. Angel came out for me. Dr. Mimi, who is a psychiatrist that understands and was teaching me the powers of and what was going wrong with the healthcare aspect of things in healthcare. Just amazing doctors, amazing women. I don't think people realize how brilliant the people are on Married to Medicine. Just brilliant. All from the doctors are brilliant there.
Yeah, well, that's what makes the show.
I don't think they always show that.
And
I don't
cut
think
above all other reality TV shows is that this is a cast of Black women and men, Black people who are highly educated and extreme professionals. It really is one of the best shows to ever exist in a reality TV.
Kelly, you need to learn how to do an interview. When the host is talking, you shut the fuck up. And when they finish, then you talk. You don't speak over them. That's very rude. He invited you on his platform. If he is giving dialect and he is talking, then you wait until he finishes and then you jump in, right? Yeah.
TV ecosphere.
I hope that people got out of this is how smart and how committed Dr. Heavenly is.
Well, I don't know if that was ever a question.
I think it was.
I don't think it was.
I don't know.
You know, maybe not. Maybe people just don't understand what it takes to be a fighter in the way that you are.
How committed I am to the community and how committed I am to my people.
Well, I hope they see that
all
now.
people. It's not about black and white. In fact, I don't even.
Can he talk on his show? Can he get a word in edgewise? Heavenly, we know you bitter and mad because you lost, girl.
I think it's Democratic or Republican. It's actually top and bottom, and the bottom is struggling.
It is.
Yeah. Oh, we had to go on commercial not to hear you talk. Yeah. So Heavenly is still mad that she lost. See, she was real cocky, like she just knew she was gonna win. Especially when that man that was holding the office passed away. Oh, she knew she was in there like swim well. But sorry. Yeah, run again, girl. Okay, so you can lose again. I did not vote for Heavenly. I did not want Heavenly to win because I feel like she need to work on her attitude and she need to work on her disposition because she's a liar. She's a pretender. And I feel like a lot of shit she was coached through. Like, oh, I don't want to talk about food stamps. That's embarrassing. But then as soon as Quiet told you, oh, that might get you some votes. Then you want, oh, I was on food stamps. I didn't have no windows in my house. Girl, bye. Goodbye, child. I don't hear that shit. Bell Collective, let's get into them. Then we're going to get into our Heart and Hustle clips. Y'all didn't want this video to be this long, but I didn't plan to do that many clips for Love and Marriage Huntsville. I only pulled 2. But baby, I'm glad I went back and refreshed and saw that Kimmy and Nail clip because child, that's the highlight of my night. That's going to be a good video. No Chaser has shared Carrie, honey, the girl I don't like on Bell Collective, child. Carrie is in the hot seat with the Belle's in the Bell Collective season premiere. Y'all know they came on last night. And they are back on now on the OWN network, 8/7 Central Child on Fridays. All right, so let's go ahead and get into this clip that they just dropped 1 hour ago. Okay, let's go.
Now, what I am gonna say is Riri, because I thought we was good. When Carrie was telling me about you guys had an issue with me co-hosting with her, and I was like, why do they have an issue?
Wait, it was mainly Marie.
You did say Tisha had a look.
Tisha had what? Well, I said you had a
Well, let's
look.
one thing at a time.
What's the look? What look? It's very obvious that some of these Belle's walked in with their mouth stuck out and the daggers out. And then Letitia got the nerve to ask me, what look? Girl, the same one you been giving me all night. The stank face.
You told Latrice I had a problem with her, and that wasn't what that was. But I did feel like you were bringing you were trying to divide the group and take us back.
I wasn't trying to divide anybody. But what you brought me through at lunch was moving forward to high school hood. Because that was some old high school mess.
Marie was coming from more of a loyalty standpoint.
What's the child named Carrie is such a damn problem. She be getting everybody's shit behind the scenes. Like she'll go talk to Latrice and then go behind the scenes and say, "Girl, let me tell you what Latrice said." She's that type. She keeps some shit up between the bells. And I get it. They gotta have some drama on the show to get ratings, but she just thoroughly irks the shit out of me because I feel like she's just so fucking immature. I cannot stand her. Oh my God.
I made it clear to Carrie, I don't care if you host with the Flintstones. I don't care. For me, I was like, collaboration over competition. Congratulations to what you guys are doing.
I feel like Marie, you have said it. Like, Carrie's a liar. You know, Carrie's a backpedaler.
Flip-flopping and lying.
Okay, just like this event, right?
Hold on. Let me tell you what a lie would have been.
Right now? See how you act?
See, now you're taking me through there.
See, and we
Marie, because you're still taking me through the same thing over and over. We have already seen, because you're still trying to put that little undertow of you be flip-flopping, you be lying. I have never told anything that was false. Here's the thing. I've been nice, composed, professional all night. Now I got these bells sitting up here trying to label me as a flip-flopper and a liar, which...
You do be lying, because when they said that you said something and they did the playback, you were still trying to say you didn't say it on another video. So you were caught in a lie right quick, okay? You did. I never said that. Production rolled that shit back and there you were saying it. So you do be lying, Carrie, with all due respect.
Baby, come with me with some vocabulary that I can understand, because what y'all are saying makes no sense.
Now, this is a whole situation that's happening. If we're going to move as a collective, let's move as a collective. And these outside conversations, that's what's dividing the collective.
Why y'all mad at me?
All Carrie does is flip-flop all over the place.
I don't necessarily think that Carrie lies. Maybe she just miscommunicates the message.
My biggest issue with Carrie is not owning everything. When stories change from 1 minute to
Why is she looking like a big ass pumpkin right here, though?
the next, it leaves the group feeling uneasy and confused.
I agree with the ladies. Carrie say one thing and then say another, just flip-flopping all over the collective.
Now, what I am going to say is Riri, because I thought we was good. When Carrie was telling me about, you guys had an issue with me co-hosting with her.
Child, Carrie, I'm glad they checked Carrie's ass, because baby Carrie be stirring up the shit. All right, moving on. So that one clip they dropped. Let's get into these clips for how many I got? 4. All right, so let's get into these Heart and Hustle clips. All right, I'm gonna be honest, I have not had a chance to watch the show, but I wanted to go ahead and review it today. So I'm going to be watching some of these clips the very first time, just like you guys, and we're just going to dissect it as we watched. Okay, that's just how good I am. All right, I promise you guys we're gonna watch them and we're gonna talk about the show. Let's go. All right, let's get into it. All right, now in this clip of Heart and Hustle, the ladies want to know if it's going down in Elena's DMs. All right, let's go ahead and play it and then we'll talk about it.
Let me see your DMs.
Oh, no. Oh yeah, they popping. No. I know they popping. There are some friends in Houston that
Is he DJ?
Oh, friends.
Have you had your first date?
Oh,
I'm about to clock out.
Y'all know Elena is going through it with her man because, you know, she's kind of undecided because he don't want to be faithful or whatever. And he's been caught cheating. So she's entertaining that maybe she wants to kind of step out and maybe date a little just to see what's out there and see what other options she may have. I respect it.
Out. Clock out.
Do you like to get fancy when you go see him?
Does he rap? Ooh.
Is he a rapper?
Oh yeah. Oh my God.
So do you want my house?
I think that Elena is literally still healing. I've been there. I was healing. Like, that's why I haven't had sex since March of last year. Ouch. It's dusty down here. It's a little dusty down here.
Girl, it is.
Let me see your DMs.
Oh, no. Ew. Girl, she said she ain't had none since last March. Oh God, I would die. But anyway, what y'all think about that? Elena, honey, is moving on, it looks like. She's entertaining. So maybe she's just tired of the bullshit. Okay. Let's move along. Next clip. Okay. That was a short one, right? That was a short clip. Those Love and Marriage Huntsville clips are kind of long. All right, so Heart and Hustle. We're still on Heart and Hustle. Elena shares how she's co-parenting with Josh with his dog ass. Rose says that she's 13 years in and she's still learning. Let's get into this clip here.
I got one more question. Are you and him still talking? Like, how are y'all co-parenting?
Yeah, I mean, there's gonna be some hard days. I am somewhat of a single mom right now, so It's all about my kids, pouring into them, and just making sure that my business is running and operating the way it needs to.
I'm going through that right now. See, I still talk for the kids, but like not like just.
I'm pretty sure nothing personal. Ain't nothing to talk about personal.
Yeah, it's about the
Co-parenting
kids.
is something that I'm 13 years in, and I'm still trying to learn how to do it. So that's why I asked you that.
Whenever you have kids, you don't think about being a mom part-time. I am a very hands-on mom. I am trying to make the best of it. I don't even want to.
She looks so much different with black hair, don't she?
We're co-parenting and we're doing the best we can in the space that we're in.
I got one more question. Are you and him still talking?
So I'm happy that they are trying to co-parent, it gives. Yeah, I don't think her divorce is finalized as of yet. I see somebody put it in the comments. I don't think her divorce is finalized as of yet. I think she's kind of in limbo in terms of what she wants to do. I think that she is missing having that companionship there. But Josh just don't want to do right. And listen, I respect the fact that she's just tired of his shit and that she wants something better. So do I agree with her going out and dating while she's still married legally? I mean, she's a grown woman. She can do what she wants to do. I really don't want to speak on that because people do what their heart tells them to do, right? I mean, legally, biblically, you're not supposed to. But, you know, emotionally, that's what she feels she needs to do. Then that's what she needs in order to give her some, you know, I don't know, some solace in this situation that she's dealing with a cheating ass, lying ass dog. But let's continue on. I'm glad that the girls, nevertheless, are there for her to give her, you know, some support in what she's dealing with. Okay, because that can't be easy. Damn. All right, moving on to our next clip. We breezing through these clips, baby. All right, so Josh wants to put it all on the table. Let's hear his lying, cheating ass. So that Josh says that you're talking about infidelity. Let's talk about everything then. All right, this is gonna be a deep conversation. Let's go.
You have your side and you're not wrong for your side of the story. You get what I'm saying?
At this point, you think there's no coming back?
I can't unsee some things, bro. What happened a long time ago, and I get that. But I'm not the only one in this marriage that did messed up stuff. I'm not the only one in this marriage that did messed up stuff. Trust me, bro. You talking about infidelity, like, nah, let's talk about everything then.
Basically, you wasn't the only person that cheated.
No.
There's always two sides to every story.
I just cannot stand when the heat is on a person when they need to be held accountable for some shit that they did to hurt somebody, and they always want to bring in what somebody else did. Like, we're not talking about them. Let's focus on you and what you've done and be apologetic for that shit so this woman can move on. And so you can move on too, because ultimately they are in this thing together. But I feel like Josh is a mind. He likes to play mind games a little bit. That's what I'm seeing with Josh. Okay, Josh, I don't know. I'm not liking you, Josh. I'm not liking you right now, Josh. Okay. What y'all think about Josh? Okay. What y'all think about Josh? All right. We got one more clip with Josh. Josh explains how he felt about therapy and his feelings within the marriage. Okay. Josh says, why would you bring me here only to end us? It seems that Josh wants to keep his marriage and try to work things out a little bit. But it gives that Elena is just in a mindset of, I don't know no more, because it gives that she is kind of entertaining the DMs now. So maybe she has clocked out or checked out mentally from this situation because she don't see it being the way it used to be. When it's kind of hard, when a person break your trust, it's kind of hard to say, okay, we're going to move past this and be back together. I'm always that person. I don't want to bring myself into it, but I'm the type of person, once that trust is gone, I can't trust you. I can no longer be with you because I'm not babysitting no man. It becomes to a point where you're babysitting emotionally and physically this person, because as soon as they walk out the door, it's where are you going? Who are you with? Right? If you can't trust a person, you can't be with them. This situation, I think they need to let it go and just co-parent, if I'm honest, right? Let's go ahead and get into this last clip. Yeah, just co-parent and let this shit go. Because, child, anybody got time to be babysitting?
Was it a secret when you was investing these things?
It was something I couldn't tell to nobody. Yeah.
So she didn't know. So she felt.
She didn't
betrayed.
know. She felt betrayed.
Okay.
She didn't know to the very end.
Okay.
So when it was like too late. Yeah, for sure.
Did you feel like you couldn't come to her until it was too late? What did you think was going to happen?
So I never felt like my feelings were valid. Period. I never felt like anything I came to her was valid. Why would a man want to destroy his entire financial situation just because of his ego, just because you were the breadwinner? But that was how she conjured it up in her mind.
Right now, what it sounded like to me is there was no outlets.
Yeah.
Like there was nobody he could tell, he could lean on, like.
Yes, because of guilt.
Oh, that's deep.
One of the things that was said about me is I was anti-therapy.
It's because she had to beg you to go to marriage therapy, or?
No. I was like, if this is what needs to be done to heal, okay. You know what I mean? But
I think he went just to go, or to say that he went, because if you go and you don't apply what you learned in therapy, or what the counselor kind of gave you pointers on trying in terms of fixing the situation, and you just going and you don't apply what you're learning in therapy, then what's the point of going? Right? If you don't plan to change for the better, what is the point of going just to say to her, well, I went to therapy, so let's work this out? Like, no.
in counseling, she was saying, I can't do this no more. I can't do this no more. I can't do this no more. I broke down. Why would you bring me here only to do that in front of me?
Because your job as the man is to show her that she can do it again. Yes, she's in a place of, I don't want to do this. If she did not want to do it again, she wouldn't be there with you in therapy, right? She wouldn't have been there if she didn't want to. She wants to keep the marriage. She want to work it out, but she's in limbo because she don't know how you moving. She don't want to be the one to give everything and you still out here playing. She don't want you still playing with her heart. So why else do you think she came to therapy? For the same reason you came there, because you really want to save this shit. But really, do you, Josh? Because if you're not going to change and do better and treat this woman the way she feels she deserves to be treated, then leave her alone, right?
Yeah. Why would you say, I want to do therapy only to get me to therapy and then ended us? Even after me leaving, I tried to reach out because I thought it was just space. And then I was like, can I take you on a date? She goes, I'll let you know. I called her on our anniversary and I even wrote her a letter and I gave it to her. And she had already made plans to take the kids to the movies on our anniversary. And I was like, now I'm starting to realize that this ain't just space. I called her in the morning and I'm talking to her and reading the letter, very cold. She says, you gonna take a nap? She takes a nap, takes the kids to the movies. I call her back at 8 o'clock in the night just to like check up on her again. Like, again, we hadn't really been with each other for 2 months, but I'm still like holding out hope that maybe like this will turn around for us. And so after our anniversary, like I just started like realizing like she don't want this. She going out, partying, like I was X'd out of everything.
It's been months since I've last spoken with Elena. The last I've heard was her and Josh have separated, but to hear him say like, I got kicked out, you know, like that's definitely not what we got from her.
But you can't do it just 1 or 2 days, y'all. Oh, we've been together for 2 months. Like, you got to stay on her. If you really want this woman, like, you literally got to emotionally break her down and show her, like, I'm really trying to be here. I do want to change. I do want this, right? I mean, shit, y'all got kids together. Y'all might as well try to fix this shit. But you got to build her trust. You got to build that trust back up with her. Women, we're not, well, some of us, because you got some women who are quick to go back and trust somebody. Sometimes you got to rebuild that trust, and sometimes trust is hard to build back up. So she seems to be one of those people who don't want to put her heart back out there. She's very guarded. She don't want you to hurt her again. So you got to show her that that's not why you're there, that you are there to show her that you want to be there and that you're going to be better and treat her right. Because shit, she is tired of dealing with your bullshit, and I don't blame her.
It was very enlightening.
Was it a secret when you was investing these things?
It was something I couldn't tell to nobody. Yeah.
So she didn't know. So she felt.
She didn't
betrayed.
know. She felt betrayed.
Okay.
She didn't know to the very end.
Okay.
So when it was like too late. Yeah, for sure.
Did you feel like you couldn't come to her until it was too late? What did you think was going to happen?
So I never felt like my feelings were valid. Period. I never felt like anything I came to her was valid. Why would a man want to destroy his entire financial situation just because of his ego? Just because you were the breadwinner? But that was how she conjured it up in her mind.
Right now, what it sounded like to me is there was no outlets.
Yeah.
Like there was nobody he could tell, he can lean on, like.
Yes, because of guilt.
Oh, that's deep.
Child, Y'all put in the chat. Do y'all think the two of them should stay together? Do you think that Josh and Elena should give it another try, or do you think that Elena needs to move on and just let Josh go because he has no intentions of doing the right thing? That he's just all talk and no action. Put it in there and let me know. That is the last video. I hope you guys enjoyed this live. Child, we had a lot going on here, didn't we? From Love and Marriage Huntsville to talking about Heavenly. We also talked about Bell Collective, and we also covered some Heart and Hustle Houston clips as well. So y'all got a lot to comment on in this video. Please do not hesitate to talk about all the topics. I know y'all gonna talk about Love and Marriage Huntsville, child. That Kimmy and Nail clip. Ooh, girl. All right. Let me know, child. I will be responding in the comments as well to each and every one of you guys. Thank you to my top flight mods for doing an awesome job. Tiffany Thomas, Rose Armstead, True TV Podcast. Love y'all down. Thank y'all so much for doing an awesome job of modding. Thank you to all the content creators. I see you, JCD Creations, in the building, and all my other content creators that join us live. Also, thank you to my Caramelians in the chat as well as in the bushes. You guys rock. Thank y'all for doing an awesome job of supporting the channel as well. Please like up this video, hype up this video, and don't forget to comment and let me know how you feel. Okay. If nothing else, we're gonna get out of here, and I will see you guys tomorrow. I'll try to go live a couple times tomorrow as well. All right. Love you guys down. Have a wonderful night. If you're going out tonight, please be safe. Do not drink and drive. Please get an Uber or Lyft. And until the next video. Bye.